We're here in Newark with, how should we put this, trainer, manager, matchmaker, promoter, Carl Greaves. What do you do with the rest of your day?
It's unbelievable how busy I am, especially this month, March. It's mad March, it's crazy. I've got 3 promotions, I've got 4 fighters in big title fights, numerous fighters on the road. Obviously I'm in the gym day in, day out, and when I'm not in the gym I'm working on my promotions and the managing side of things. It's just hectic.
You have time for a job?
Yeah.
We're here obviously to talk about the 23rd at the Morningside Arena in Leicester, where I think you've got three people on the card now. First of all, we'll talk about your younger lad, Callum Blockley. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, Callum is a good fighter, had a great amateur record. He's gone under the radar a little bit, but a massive ticket seller. His dad's actually best mates with Tony Simpson. Obviously the pride of Leicester, who was a big name back in the day. And obviously through the back of that, and obviously the popularity of Callum is a massive ticket seller. It's great that he's managed to get the opportunity to fight again on a Frank Warren bill in Leicester on a BT Sports show.
You mentioned the ticket sale ability. Does his talent match his ticket sales?
Absolutely, yeah. I've got really high hopes for Callum. Good fighter, southpaw, good boxer, very technically sound. A few things to work on. I mean, I don't train Callum, I just manage him. But yeah, I've got high hopes for him, and like you say, he can sell tickets and he can fight, which is always a bonus.
A special attraction on the card, to my mind, is the Midland area title clash. 2 unbeaten fighters, CJ Challenger and your own Carl Hayward. What do you see coming in that one?
Yeah, great fight. I'm really pleased it's been made, and especially at Leicester as well. And for the Midlands title, which is a great title to have. It was my first title I won, so it's a good title to have. And yeah, I mean, it's a 50-50 fight. I mean, you've got to say that. Both got similar records, different fighters in the way they box. Callum's more, Kyle to me is a lot stronger, higher work rate. We'll be looking to push CJ back, and obviously that's how we're going to work on the fight. But CJ's a bit more technically sound and a good boxer, a good mover. So it's an interesting clash of styles, but my money's on my man.
Do you think the meshing of the styles will make for an entertaining fight? Because these area titles really disappoint, do they?
No. It's like these kids' world title fight this is, and obviously if they win this fight they're going to be looking to fight for bigger titles, but they'll be giving everything on the night. And I mean, the Battle of Leicester we're calling it, and like I say, great clash of styles, and really looking forward to this fight. And Kyle's worked very, very hard. I've seen a big difference in him with this camp. He's not going through the motions. He knows he's not fighting a journeyman. He's fighting a boy that's coming to win, and they both want what each other's going to get. You know what I mean? So it's a great fight, and he's definitely up for it.
Unlike a lot of area titles, you probably staged a lot of them over the years. There's not many of them get this sort of TV exposure on a Saturday night.
No, that's it. That's a plus point. I mean, obviously, a Midland title fight live on BT Sport is fantastic, and it deserves to be, really, because they're both local lads. They've both sold absolutely bundles of tickets. It's going to be one hell of an atmosphere in there, and for it to be shown on TV as well, it's going to be amazing. And they both deserve it, and I'm really looking forward to it.
From a title you did win to one that you didn't win, Sam Bowen, the British Super Featherweight champion, getting to make a first defence against Jordan McCrory. Sam himself hasn't told us a lot about McCrory or what we can expect from him. I'm sure you can.
Yeah, I've seen Jordan a lot over the years. I can remember taking a couple of my journeymen over to fight him a few years back in Scotland. So he's been around a long time, Jordan. I've seen lots of him. Watched a few more recent fights of him since the fight got made. Yeah, he's a good boxer. His style changed a bit now. I mean, he used to be more of a come forward, aggressive fighter, but now he looks like he's been boxing and moving a bit more. And I mean, he's going to have to do that with Sam, because I mean, if he stands and trades with Sam, he's in trouble. Let's be honest. And he ain't going to be able to box and run all night long. So I mean, Sam will catch up with him either way. But it's going to be a good fight. He's got a big heart. He's going to come to win. He wants this fight. I mean, he's taken a fight that many won't, so you've got to give him big credit for that. I mean, so many people are turning this fight down with Sam, don't want anything to do with him. And obviously that's where massive respect comes in for Jordan. He's willing to step up to the plate and fight Sam for the British title. I mean, full credit to him, and he deserves this opportunity for doing that.
Is it a big plus point for Sam, like since signing up with Frank, he can now sort of operate down two lanes, if you like? He can do his British title lane, but he's also got an international title, so his world ranking's getting taken care of at the same time as he's doing his British business. Is that a big bonus?
It is a big bonus. I mean, obviously he's number 10 in the world with the WBO. In fact, I think he's even higher now, because obviously Selby was ranked above him, but he's gone up to lightweight, so he'll probably be 8 or 9 now. So the plan really is obviously get this defence of the British title out of the way. Whether we defend it again or move on fast, I don't know, but I think Sam's in a hurry, really, to be honest. He don't want to hang about. He's had a lot of disappointment in his career with pull-outs and withdrawals. I mean, obviously it started from the Midlands, it started from nobody would fight, and then nobody would fight for the English. And then I managed to get him managed for the British title, and Max Hughes stepped up and fought him. And now we haven't been able to get a challenge. It's been going to be nearly a year since he won the British title. And obviously in between that he's won the WBO Intercontinental title against a good fighter as well. That Cabral, he was a good fighter. I mean, 21-1, good fighter. Sam dealt with him with ease, to be fair. So I really believe Sam can go on to win a world title and definitely challenge for it at least. So my eyes are on that Tito. I've watched a couple of fights of him. Ito, sorry, yeah, I've watched a couple of fights of him. Strong, looks big for the weight, but it's a fight that I believe Sam could win. And
how soon would you entertain something like that?
Yeah, probably a year to 18 months. I mean, obviously, if Ito's still got the title, then we don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think Frank wants to push him on as well. I mean, he's seen how good Sam is. He knows domestically he's above these kids, in my opinion. So we're going to be pushing on for the world scene and hopefully get these big fights.
Sam was naturally a little bit reticent when I sort of threw a few names at him, but would you sort of like to see him in the likes of Quigg, Archie Sharp, in between times?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think he's too strong for Archie Sharp. It'd be a good fight. He's a mover as well. He's quite slick, Archie, but I think Sam would be way too strong for Archie. But it's a fight that could be made, obviously, with him being with Frank Warren. But the Scott Quigg fight, great clash. That's a good fight. They're both similar sort of fighters, good body punchers, strong. That would be an absolutely amazing fight. Be a war. He wouldn't even need a ring for that. He'd need a phone box. It would be an absolute war. But obviously he's with Matchroom Inti, so that would be a difficult fight to make unless he got made for an eliminator for a world title or something. But yeah, so there's a few good fights there. But like I say, Scott Quigg and Sam would be one hell of a fight.
Just finally, what can the fans in the arena and the BT Sport viewers, what do you think they can expect from the 23rd? I mean, like I say, you're responsible for a good portion of the card, so thrills and spills?
I think it's going to be a fantastic night, yeah. Obviously Sam and Carl are both in great fights, and obviously Callum on the undercard is going to be doing loads of tickets, great atmosphere in there, and it's fantastic that big time boxing is back in Leicester, and like you say, with me having a big part in it with my fighters as well, so I'm really pleased, and hopefully the BT Sport viewers will be in for a good night.
Great stuff. Thank you very much, Carl.